Welcome, Big Mama Super Peeps. How are you on today? All right, welcome, everyone. Just getting my wonderful hair together. Am I looking good? Am I looking good? Okay. Now, because my hair is like this is a whole thing. I am doing Dr. Seuss. All Dr. Seuss books on today on this wonderful live. Okay. Bear with me. And let's get started. Okay. So it will be all of these books. I'm going to try to read as many Dr. Seuss books as I can that I have. I like Dr. Seuss because it rhymes and it's very fun to read. So let's get started on the first book, which will be 10 Apples Up on Top. All right, guys. Let's get started with this wonderful book. I'm happy you guys tuned in to me today or whenever you decided to tune in, that is. So let's get started, baby Big Mama's peeps. 10 apples up on top. One apple on top. Apple tree. It fell right onto his head. You see that? It just fell right onto his head. 2 apples up on top. Now 2 apples done fell on his head. 1, 2, but a lot of apples have fallen onto the floor, fallen onto the ground. Look at that. I'll be picking up all them apples. I love me some apples. Who love apples out there? Because apples is one of my favorite fruit. Now, back when I was younger, I didn't really care that much for apples. But hey, apples is a good source of fruit to eat. And it says, look, I can do it too. He over here balancing apples on his head. Look, see, I can do 3. Oh, they in competition now. 3. I see. Look at that. He like, oh, so you think you can do 3? I can do 3 too. You can do 3, but I can do more. You have 3, but I have 4. Look at him, got 4 apples on his head now. He like, I can do more than 3 now. So what? Is he finna try to do 5? Let's see. Look, see? Now I can hop with 4 apples up on top. He over here jumping rope. Now that is talent, okay? Who can balance apples on their head like that? That is talent. And jump rope. I barely can jump rope, okay? So jumping rope and holding 4 apples, that's a lot. That is talent. And I can hop up on a tree with 4 apples up on me. Look at him on that tree. See, I ain't doing that. I'm scared of heights. But that is actually good talent too. That's good balance talent. Okay. Look here, you two. See here, you two. I can get 5 on top. Can you? Somebody else done walked into the scene. You see? He done walked into the scene. He like, you can do 4, you can do 3. But guess what? I can do 5. I am so good. I will not stop. 5, now 6, now 7 on top. Oh, now that's real good talent too. But can you jump with the rope though? Can you jump with the rope? Challenge. Hey, 7 apples up on top. I am so good, they will not drop. Look at him. Now he on the line. He like, look, I can even walk a skin line and still have 7 on my head and it still won't drop. How about those apples? 5, 6, 7. Fun. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and now he counting backwards. Oh, he's showing off for real. He's showing off. But see, we are as good as you. Look, now we have 7 too. Oh, they like, okay, you think you got this? I'm better. I'm better. Y'all all got talent. Good talent. But it seems like each one is pushing the other to go above and beyond. And now see here, 8 on top. 8 apples up, not one will drop. Now, look at all them apples on his head. Now, is anyone going to eat these apples? Because there's a lot in the refrigerator. You see all them apples in the refrigerator? That's crazy. And y'all over here try to balance it on your head. The orange is just sitting there like, I'm an orange. I ain't got time. 8, and we can skate. Look now, we can skate with 8. Oh, they done took it to a whole nother level. They like, it's about as bad as running. We can skate with 8 apples on our head. Okay. Talent against talent. But I can do 9 and hop and drink. You cannot do this, I think. Look at him. He showed hopping and drinking some milk or water. I don't know. We can do it too. See here, we are as good as you. We all are very good, I think. With 9, we all can hop and drink. Oh, look at that. Y'all motivating each other to go for the gusto. 9 is very good. But then come on and we will make it 10. Uh-oh. They looking a little scared about that 10. They like, hold on now. Look at their faces. They looking like, oh my God, okay, we finna do 10? Let's see if they can do 10. Look, 10 apples up on top. We are not going to let them drop. And then on top of that, look, they done went up on top of each other. Look at that, and balancing 10 apples. Go ahead, y'all. Now, is anybody gonna eat these apples? Look out, look out. I see a mop. Here comes somebody coming with that mop. They're about to tag them. Let's see if they drop them apples yet. I will make the apples fall. Get out, get out. You, one and all. Oh, you just a hater. He's a hater. She's a hater. That bear is a hater. Trying to make them drop their apples and kick them out with a mop. Come on. Come down this hall. We must not let our apples fall. Chasing them down the stairs and they still got the apples on their head. Trying to hit them with a mop and they still got them apples on their head. Out of our way. We cannot stop. We cannot let our apples drop. Oh, they making it a thing now. No matter the situation, you cannot let it drop. No matter that situation, you cannot make it drop. This is not good. What will we do? They want to get our apples too. Oh, they coming down. They trying to get their apples. You can't let nobody stop you from your wonderful talent. They will get them if we let them. Come. We cannot let them get them. Oh, they fighting for their life at this point. They fighting for the life of their wonderful apples. You cannot get their wonderful apples. Look out! The mop! You got the birds, you got the bear with the mop, then you got this gopher trying to swing with a tennis racket. Everybody trying to stop them from their goal, from reaching their goal of keeping those apples on top of their head. That's a lesson. That's a lesson in itself. People try to stop you from your goals. You don't let nobody stop you from your goals. You cannot stop our apple fun. Our apples will not drop. Not one. Now they fighting back. They fight back. They like, you ain't finna take my apples. You ain't finna knock my apples off my head. You ain't finna stop my progress. I know that's right, y'all. Keep them apples on y'all head. Come on, come on. Come one, come all. We have to make the apples fall. Now, why y'all going after them for their apples? Let them be great, okay? Let them be great with their wonderful apples on their head. People are always trying to break you down from your success, trying to stop you from reaching your success. They must not get it. Our apples down. Come on, get out of town. They done ran them out of town. They trying to keep the apples on their head. They done ran these people out of town because they want to take the apples from them. They want to knock down their progress. You got to get out. You got to get away from people like that. Don't let them knock your progress down. Okay? Don't let them knock you from your goal. Apples up on top. All of this must stop. They so angry. Look at them. That's why I hit up on this, because they are angry. They like, we got to stop this. We can't let it happen. Y'all keep on going. Look at y'all riding up on a bike and everything with the umbrella, guarding themselves. They running for their life with them apples on their head. Now, all our fun is going to stop. Our apples all are going to drop. Now, this is a lot of apples. That is a lot of apples. They have made it to the apple bank. And everybody's still coming after them for their apples. Now look at that. All their apples done dropped because they done ran into the big apple. The big apple bank done helped them to knock all their apples out. Now they got apples all over the world. All right, guys, that was the end of 10 apples up on top. That was a lesson, wasn't it? Don't let nobody stop you from reaching your goal. Don't let nobody stop you from doing and reaching your success. Do what you got to do to keep those people away that only want to harm you. A lesson in the book. Look at that. A lesson in this book. That's a life lesson right there. Mm-hmm. Dr. Seuss, baby. Oh, the things you can think. This is another one. Let's see. By Dr. Seuss. Oh, the things you can think. Okay, let's get started with this book. Now, I love Dr. Seuss because they rhyme, and I'm a rhyming queen. I love to rhyme, baby. I love to read books that rhymes. Let's see. You can think up some birds. That's what you can do. You can think about yellow, or you can think about blue. You can think about red. You can think about pink. You can think up a horse. Oh, the things you can think. All the things you can think of, if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going back. You can think up anything, okay? Make it a reality. And you don't have to stop. You can think about slop. Slop. Beautiful slop. Beautiful slop with a cherry on top. I know it's slop, but it looks like ice cream a little bit, don't it? With a little cherry on top. That's what it looks like to me. Mm-hmm. You can think about gloves. You can think about snubs. You can think a long time about snubs and their gloves. You know, Dr. Seuss always have these crazy drawings. I love it because it's different. It's odd. You won't see this really in no other type of book. I like Dr. Seuss. Even though he give kind of a mental patient or whatever. I love Dr. Seuss, you know. You can think about Kitty O'Sullivan Cross in her big balloon swimming pool over her house. Okay, who does this? Who does this? How can you have a swimming pool over your house? That's crazy. That's crazy. Because when people's weight come in there, don't it fall down? But hey, you can think about anything and make it a reality. Think of black water. Think of a white sky. Think of a boat. Think of bugs blowing by. crazy. Yes, it is. Blues, blugs, blues. You can think about a night in a nup. In a night nup, the birds are asleep and the three moons are up. I guess those are nine nups right here. These things. You see them right here and right here. Nine nups. I guess. But I guess you can think about anything. You can think about a day and a dake. The water is blue and the birds are awake. The water is blue and the birds are awake. Think. Think and wonder. Wonder and think. How much water can 55 elephants drink? You know what? I never thought about that. That's a lot of elephants, okay? That don't look like enough water. And some of the elephants ain't even drinking nothing. Look at the elephants back here. They ain't even drinking nothing. You can wonder, how long is the tail of a zong? Look like mushrooms with a long tail. That's what it look like. Cut them down right here, and they'll just be regular mushrooms. Kind of look like a nose if you wanted to. There are so many things that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the rinker fink? Is that a whole? That look like a lot of bricks. And why am I taking a brick tooth? At that point, I'll just go and take a little brick somewhere. And what would you do if you meet a jaboo? Run, because that's a jaboo. I would run. If I met a jaboo, I would run. Jaboo by, okay? No, I wouldn't be sitting there waving at it. No. All the things you can think. Think of Peter the postman who crosses the ice once every day and on Saturdays twice. I won't cross this ice either. Why is these things? What is this? Another thing of Dr. Seuss coming out the waters. Is that supposed to be big seals? I don't know. Think. You can think anything that you wish. Think a race on a horse on a ball with a fish. Okay, this is what they say. A race on a ball on a horse with a fish on his head. Think of light. Think of bright. Think of stars in the night. Think a ship. Think up a long trip. Go visit the Viper of Vip. Well, you know, I would think up a long trip because a sister is in need, okay? I am in need of a trip. A long trip. And theft and left, think of left. And think about Beth. Why is it that Beth always go to the left? And why is it so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Think left and think right and think low and think high. All the things you can think up if only you try. Now that was hard to do. You see that? They had the whole words in the circle. What? The things you can think. All the things you can think. You can think of anything and go and accomplish whatever you want. Okay? Don't put no limits on the things you can think and the accomplishments you can accomplish. It seems like every Dr. Seuss book got a message at the end, don't it? Either that or I'm just thinking of different messages. Take a little break and drink a little water because a lot of reading make you thirsty. Hence, I only did 2 books. Just a little slippity slip, sippity sip of the sip step. Okay, I went to Walmart and got some new books of Dr. Seuss. And I'm going to read a new one today. This is called Cows Can Moo, Can You? All about farms. Let's see, because I would love to know some new farm animals if they have them. Spring has sprung, my fine friends. Come along, grab an arm. Let me take you to tour the Green Bean family's farm. That's a big farm. That's a big farm. The sun's barely up, and what do you know? The house lights are on the rooster's first crow. He stretches his neck and says, cock-a-doodle-doo. Does that sound like the way your day begins to? Look at that. They wake up in the morning, getting ready, and I cannot have a rooster crowing me up in the morning, okay? Let me get up in my own time. Don't be getting on my nerves. In the dairy parlor, the younger green beans are connecting the cows to the milking machines. Moo, moo. I don't know how to sound like. I don't know how to sound like one of those. The machines go chuff chuff, and the cows go moo moo, moo moo, moo moo, moo moo, moo. You know what? Forget it. They clean udders beforehand, and when they are through, okay, this is how they take the milk from the cow. Yeah, they put these things on it. That's just look barbaric, don't it? But I guess it's better than touching it with your hands, trying to get milk out of it. I'm guessing. Feeding the chickens is not at all hard. Just spread grains and seeds all over their yard. Nothing moves like a chicken or talks like one talks. Its claws go screech, 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 and its beak pop, pop, pops. I don't know how to. Y'all excuse me if I'm getting these wrong. Because I hear myself, I'm not sounding so good. But let's keep on going as I should. In the sheepfold, Mr. Greenbean shears the sheep's belly fleece. Then he shaves off the rest in one big neat piece. Mr. Greenbean tries to be gentle and quick, to never pinch skin or to hurt or to nick. Most sheep sound alike. The lamb, ram, and ooh. They all go bah, bah, they all go bah, bah, bah. And they have woolly fleece too. Look, I'm trying my best, okay? Bah, 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 bah. It'll work. Mrs. Greenbean places the wool on a table and pulls out the tags as much as she's able. The tags are the wool from the belly and back, too dirty to use, so they're tossed in the sack. Next, she washes and dries it and carves out the knots. This task takes some time because knots, there are lots. Then she spins the wool into a thick yarn, and that's what she uses to knit green bean mittens and hats. Okay, so this is her with the yarn. She got to take little pieces and it's thrown in the garbage. That's what it says. Then she washes it, and then she takes the knots out, and then she go ahead and get it ready for a mitten or a hat or something. I guess anything she want to use it for. I bet you they so cozy. But that's a lot to process. In the truck garden's tidy vegetable beds are lettuce and kale with tiny green heads. Underground carrots sprout. They are actually roots. Above ground, the pole beans put out their first shoots. Dean's hole digs for weeds, and it scratches. The scarecrow is dressed in an outfit that matches. Okay, they getting it ready. Okay, they got lettuce, pole beans, tomatoes, And kale. Kale is nasty. I've tried it. I can't get with it. But it's okay for others. Not for me. With tractor and tiller, Mr. Green Bean needs to ready the soil for the planting of the seeds. Manure spreader. Then Green Bean hitches up the manure spreader to fertilize the soil, make it richer and better. First of all, manure, nasty, stinking. Okay, but it does make for good soil. And look at him, he's tilling the ground, getting ready. Suddenly, there comes a loud banging crunch. A bent tractor axle would be my best lunch. But Mr. Green Bean, being smarter than smart, calls the tractor shop to get a new part. That looks like it's going to cost a lot of money. With axle in place, all shiny and new, there is one more thing Mr. Green Bean must do. He'll hook up the planter because as he showed, it will split out the seeds in a nice even row. There goes the planter, spit, 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 spit. It does the job quick and it neat about it. Look at that. Yeah, it's neat. Spitting out the seeds, I guess. We leave and come back on a dry summer's day. When it's time for the green beans to bring in the hay, the sickle mower cuts down the field of tall hay, then is left out to dry for at least one more day. The hay rack swishes, it goes to and fro to gather the hay into piles like so. This long pile of hay, as all good farmers know, goes by a name. It is called a windrow. Now, this right here, I can say that do look like a windrow, like a what you call that? A fan. A fan that goes around. That's what it look like. That's what it look like. Here comes the baler with a loud rumbling roar, packing hay into bales that are easy to store. Vroom, vroom. I got that right. Vroom, vroom goes the skid steer as sister and brother stack up the bales one on top of the other. Bales of hay. They doing their job. Everything's green and growing quite well till midsummer comes and brings a dry spell. This means the green beans must now irrigate. They soak the dry soil after dark when it's late. Like a big garden sprinkler, the irrigator whips round and waters the crops with a quack, quapping sound. I don't know why I got me thinking of quack, quack, quack. So basically, ain't no water coming from the sky, so they got to get their own water and water all the good vegetables that they have made. I don't know where the corn came from because nobody said nothing about corn in here, but let's keep going. Come fall, we return for the harvest and reaping, a date we have all looking forward to keeping. The combine does two of the harvesting jobs. It cuts down corn stalks and cuts kernels off cobs. The auger picks up the kernels like so and shoots them off into the tall grain silo. The kernels rain down with a rat-tat-a-tat. They fill up the silo in no time like that. Okay. I tell you, farmers got a lot of jobs to do. Okay, they got a lot of jobs to do. Let's check out the garden, the time how it's flown. See how the veggies have ripened and grown, dug out of the earth or plucked from the vine. The green beans garden harvest was never so fine. Let's load up the truck. We must not delay. For didn't you know? Look at all them vegetables. That's a lot of stuff. So they done did tomatoes, squash, greens, cabbage, green beans, carrots, beets, apples, potatoes. They did a lot of stuff. Go ahead. It is Green Market Day, where they sell all their fresh fruits. See, we've called them a farm stand, I believe. Farmers markets. They got bread, butcher, cheese, honey, flowers. Yeah, this is definitely a farmers market. But they call it is Green Market Day. Okay. As market day ends, the fond memories linger. The green beans are too tired to lift even a finger. Their noses sniff, sniff. Smells great. What is that? A farm fresh meal from the Cat in the Hat. Oh, that's nice. The Cat in the Hat stayed at the house, at their house, cooking them some food. Okay. All right. And that is the end of Cows Can Moo, Can You? All about farms. Okay, let's keep going. See, I have a lot of Dr. Seuss books. First, I have to do something. Basically, stretch. Gotta stretch up because it's a lot. It's a lot to read. It's a lot being read. Oh, you're like, all right. The next book I'm going to read is Now You See Me. Another Dr. Seuss, A Cat in the Hat. Now You See Me. Nick said, it's vacation and we have all week to play games and have fun. Want to play hide and seek? You count and I'll hide, Sally said, and you'll see. I'll hide so well that you'll never find me. Sally looked till she found a good hiding spot. 10, Nick called out, coming, ready or not. Where was Sally hiding in less than a minute? Nick ran to the wheelbarrow and found Sally in it. I thought you was going to have so good he can't find you. Look at that. I could see you, Sally. You was hanging out. I could see your bum, Sally. That is not a good hiding place, Sally. Hide and seek, cried the cat. Oh, I'm so glad I came. The counting, the hiding is my favorite game. It's great, Nick agreed. Sally said as she sighed. But Nick always finds me wherever I hide. Yeah, you wouldn't hide me good, Sally. I'm just saying. Aha, said the cat. We must leave right away to meet my friend Gecko, who plays every day. He hides in the day and also at night. It helps him stay safe to keep out of sight. Now, I don't feel like kids should be getting up in the car with this cat, cat in the hat. But okay, let's keep going. So they flew to the jungle. Why are you taking these kids to the jungle? It was steamy and hot. My friend, said the cat, is not easy to spot. Camouflage helps him hide. It is his hiding trick. Camel what? I don't know what that word means, said Nick. Let's see if I can find him even though he camouflaged. Well, he's doing a goddamn oh, there you go. He in the tree. Look at him. Look, y'all, I found him. He in the tree. You see him? He in that tree. Yeah, he thought he could hide. He can't hide from me. Uh-oh. I've been doing this so much, I'm over here ramming myself. I'll explain, said the cat. Camouflage is the way some animals stay out of sight every day. Camouflage helps them hide so they will not be found. It helps them blend in with whatever's around. That gecko blends in. He's not easy to see. Hello, Gecko called. Are you looking for me? My tail looks leaf-like and my skin is like brown. I'm hanging right here in this tree upside down. Told you, I was right. I saw that little gecko, even with the glasses on. Could you show us, asked Sally, how to hide like you do? We want to learn how to use camouflage too. In the jungle, said Gecko, your clothes are too bright. You need to blend in so you stay out of sight. That's true. Ain't that's how army people do to stay out of sight? They blend in with nature. We can't hide dressed like this, said Nick. What to do? You need help, said the cat. From thing one and thing two. Can you help us? Asked Sally. Look leafy and green. If we look like the jungle, we'll never be seen. Thing one and thing two come through. They're like, I got you. I got you with paint and everything else. All these greens. These leaves everywhere. So before the kids knew it, they got a surprise. Thing one and thing two made them the perfect disguise. Mr. Gecko, said Nick, you can hide, it is true, but can you find us when we're hiding from you? Of course, Gecko said, but when he looked around, those camouflage kids were nowhere to be found. I see them. They go one and they go two. Look at them. They trying to hide it. Can y'all find them? I ain't gonna tell you where you at, where they at. Let me know in the comments if you can find them. If you know where they at, put it in the comments where they at. I'm gonna open the book up so you can really see. Can you see them? Let me know. Then all of a sudden, a tree started to wiggle. Wait, Gecko said. I just heard someone giggle. Out here in the jungle, he said with a smile, the trees haven't giggled in quite a long while. He found him. Can you see him now if you didn't find him before? Yeah. They blended in good, though. Thing one and thing two did a good job. Nick, Sally asked, when I was hiding today, how did you find where I was right away? Well, Nick said, finding you wasn't hard. Your dress was the only pink thing in my yard. That's exactly what I said. You can tell you saw a little pink dress. Hide and seek, said the cat. It's so much fun to play. I could play with Gecko and you every day. But we have to go now. We'll be back soon. I know. Goodbye, Gecko. Oh, Gecko! He done went back into hiding. Gecko said, I'm out of here. Now, where did he go? Can you find Gecko? All right, guys. That was Now You See Me. All right, that was a good book. I like that. I like his books, though. I like Dr. Seuss books. I like Cat in the Hat books. It's a good rhyming book. All right, this is I Am Not Going to Get Up Today by Dr. Seuss. This is another new book that I found in Walmart. So let's get started. I am not going to get up today. Please let me be. Please go away. I am not going to get up today. Bring! The alarm can ring. The birds can peep. My bed is warm. My pillow's deep. Today's the day I'm going to sleep. Okay. Well, excuse me. I don't care if kids are getting up. Right now, all over town, I'm the kid who isn't getting up. I'm staying down. Oh, he really chilling. He say, shoot, you ain't getting me up and I ain't going up. Okay, go ahead, boy. All around the world, they're getting up. And that's okay with me. Let the kids get up in Switzerland or Memphis or Tennessee. Let the kids get up in Alaska and in China. I don't care. Let the kids get up in Italy. Let the kids get up in Spain. Let them get up in Massachusetts and Connecticut and Maine. Let the kids get up in London and in Paris and Berlin. Let them get up all they want to. But not me. I'm sleeping in. I've never been so sleepy since I can't remember when. You can take away my breakfast, give my egg back to the hen. Nobody's going to get me up, no matter what he does. Today's my day for woozy, snoozy, zazz. Even his sister trying to get him up, like, get out of bed, boy. Mama and all. You can tickle my feet. You can shake my bed. You can pour cold water on my head. But you're wasting your time. So go away. I am not going to get up today. They done pour water on him. He say, I'm not getting out of this bed. Y'all can do whatever the heck y'all want to do. I'm still laying up in this bed. Yes, I am. And bed is where I'm going to stay. And I don't care what the neighbors say. I never liked them anyway. Let them try to wake me up. Let them scream and yell and yelp. They can yelp from now till Christmas, but it isn't going to help. My bed is warm, my pillow's deep. Today's the day I'm going to sleep. That sounds like a rap. Actually, that sounds like a rap music. My bed is warm, my pillow's deep. Today's the day I'm going to sleep. Okay. Look at you. Oh, that rapping candle. I don't choose to be up walking. I don't choose to be up talking. The only thing I'm choosing is to lie here woozy snoozing. So won't you kindly go away? I am not going to get up today. Oh, he really chilling. Him and his dog like, yeah, we here. Okay, we here. And ain't nobody gonna get us out of our bed. You won't get me up with a strawberry flip. You won't get me up with the marshmallow dip or a pineapple butterscotch. Ding dang do. My tongue is asleep and my teeth are too. He like, I'm not even trying to get up to eat. I love my bed and today I'm staying in it. I need this type of determination. But not to stay in bed. You can try with dogs and roosters. You can try with ghosts and geese. But I'm going to go on snoozing. You can bring in the police. You can print it in the papers, spread the news all over town. But nothing is going to get me up today. I'm staying down. I mean, everybody got signs. Boy, get up. Get up out of that bed. Everybody's so devoted on him not get him getting out of that bed. What the mess? You can shoot at me with peas and beans. You can bring in the United States Marines. You can put the whole thing on TV. But I won't get up today. Not me. Nothing's going to get me up. Why can't you understand? You only waste your money if you hire a big brass band. He like, I'm still not leaving. I'm stuck in this bed. Ain't nothing you can do, mom and dad. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm over here running. That's why I say, please go away. I am not going to get up today. I mean, he even got penguins dancing on his roof. All these people trying to get you up. Or it's probably his imagination. Knowing cat in the head. I guess he really means it. Because ain't nothing get this boy up out of his bed today. And that is, I'm not going to get up today. Okay, you was stuck, not giving a mess, not a hoot to care in the world. All right. So today I'm reading another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. This is the Tooth Book by Dr. Seuss. Who has teeth? Well, look around and you'll find out who. You'll find that red-headed uncles do. I don't like how his teeth look. I don't even like how his face look. Why did they have to show this book? Oh Lord, I'm still rhyming. I done rhymed myself to all these books. Policemen do, and zebras too, and unicycle riders do. And camels and their drivers do. Even little girls named Ruthie all have teeth. All roofs are toothy. Okay, what do we consider toothy? Because we all have teeth. It's not tooth, it's teeth. But we all have teeth. Of course, different shapes, different sizes. Teeth, you find them everywhere, on mountaintops and in the air. And if you care to poke around, you'll find them underground. He just poking too much. Why is you underground? Why is you underground, boy? Get up out of the ground. That is not where you should be. You'll find them east, west, north, and south. You'll find them in a lion's mouth. Don't do this. This is a no-no. Don't do this, okay? You don't need to do this to see their teeth. Word to the wise. He already looked like he got one eye missing. Now he's finna have one head missing. Teeth. They are very much in style. They must be very much worthwhile. Of course. Of course teeth is much worthwhile. Of course teeth is important. They come in handy when you chew, says Mr. Donald Driscoll Drew. That's why my family grew a few. They come in handy when you smile, says Smiling Sam the crocodile. Is he smiling or is he just ready to eat somebody? I'm just saying. They come in handy in my job, says High Trapezer Mike McKebab. If I should ever lose a teeth, I lose my wife, and that's the truth. That's messed up. You shouldn't lose your wife if you lose your teeth. That's messed up. Teeth come in handy when you speak, says news broadcaster Quincy Quink. Without my teeth, I talk like ducks and only broadcast quacks and clucks. Well, that's not true. Look at that. Don't be talking about the ducks. The ducks got teeth? No, I guess not. They only got a beard, right? A beard? Bill. I'm all over the place. You're lucky that you have your teeth, says a sad snail named Simon Sneath. I don't have one. I can never smile like Smiling Sam the crocodile. I don't know why y'all thinking that crocodile's smiling. Yeah, he's smiling all right, waiting on you to get close. Clams have no teeth, says Pam the clown. I cannot eat hot dogs or ham. No teeth at all, says Pam the clown. I cannot eat roast leg of lamb or peanuts, pieces, popcorn, spam. Not even huckleberry jam. Without teeth, we can't play trombone, says a jellyfish named Jimbo Jones. I ain't know that. You need teeth to play trombone? Now that is something new to me. I thought you just need some air. Maybe that's the problem, not your teeth. But whatever, let's keep going. I have no teeth, says Hilda Hen, but women do, and so do men. So I have happy news for you. You will grow 2 sets, set 1 and set 2. You will lose set number 1, and when you do, it's not much fun. But then you'll grow set number 2. 32 teeth and all brand new. 16 downstairs, 16 more. Upstairs on the upper floor. And when you get your second set, that's all the teeth you'll ever get. You right. That's it. Once you get your second set of teeth, that's it. You don't get a second one. You don't get a second one. I mean, you can pay for it, but you know, that's money. So don't chew down trees like beavers do. If you try, you'll lose set number two or set number one. And don't be dumb like Mr. Gloss. Don't break your teeth untying knots. And don't be dumb like Caddy Clocks. Don't try to chew off bottle tops. Yeah, that's crazy that they do that. Like, what? Be very, 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 very careful with your teeth because you get semi you get the first rounds and then after those leave you get your permanent teeth. And once those gone, you just out of order. Okay, you can get you can get things put in to have teeth, but it will never be the same like your originals. So take care of your teeth, brush your teeth. Okay, floss, do whatever you have to do to keep those teeth good for it don't fall out. Because once you lose it, that's it. Don't gobble junk like Billy Billings. They say his teeth have 50 fillings. Yeah, don't do this either. Do not do this. Candy rottens your teeth, okay? Do not continue to eat candy. It will rotten your teeth and you can lose your teeth or have to constantly go to the dentist. They sure are handy when you smile, so keep your teeth around a while. And never bite your dentist when he works inside your head. Your dentist is your teeth best friend. Bite someone else instead. Bite someone else instead. Don't bite other people. That was not good advice at the end. Don't be biting people. Okay? That is the tooth book. Okay, we done got down. We done read 6 Dr. Seuss books. 6 of them. And it's 4 more left. So out of these 4, which one should we read next? Which one should we read next? Since I see no one is writing in the comments, let's take an intermission. All right, let's see, because I am typing in the comments to maybe respond to anything people want to talk about. Come back before I read on the next books. I know I don't get to talk wholeheartedly to everyone, so I just wanted to come out and say hey to everyone and take a little breather in this time. Mhm. Having it open. I see no one else is on right now, but I just wanted to leave the comments open to talk to you guys. Try to do more. Trying to do more lives to bring more to everyone and have more of a face-to-face content to where I can react to you guys, talk to you guys, get some feedback from you guys live. I'm going to try to do this weekly. Come here on and do a nice amount of books and spend some time with you guys and talk to you guys. Um, so I'm gonna try to be more scheduled, more consistent in scheduling these lives, pre-scheduling and being ready to do it, and also opening up the chat so we can chat between amongst each other. I wanted to know what do you guys think about my new look that I am trying out. Just trying different things to connect with my audience, to bring more out of my Big Mama story time, and to change up my appearance for you guys to show y'all different avenues of me, the page, Big Mama, and y'all being my peeps. So I hope you guys enjoy this time. I hope you guys come more often around. Yes, that part. I'm also going to open my page more and start doing coloring books and coloring and doing different activities. I may have guests on here soon, possibly, you know, interact and more of a bigger content to do. So, yes, continue to tune in, continue to join my lives, continue to interact with my page. Continue to even give me more ideas about books that you would like for me to read, or how you would like, you know, it to be on the page, and things that you would want me to do. Even the type of coloring books you would like to be see colored, or the type of things you would like to see colored. Um, but yes, all right, that is my intermission. Type a little bit more on here too, guys. All right, that is this intermission. Let's get started back on our books. It will be Wacky Weather, another book that I just received from um, another book that I have just received from Walmart. I went to go pick up. So let's go. Wacky Weather. know about rain, sleet, and snow, thunder and lightning, and strong winds that blow. You may know that summer is warmer than fall, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Some weather is so odd that you'll swear it can't be. If you want to learn more, then come on, follow me. I'm the cat in the hat, and we'll travel together to learn about all kinds of weird, wacky weather. First, a trip to the Arctic, and as we pass by, we will get a close look at strange lights in the sky. Aurora borealis, or just northern lights, whatever you call them, they're curious sights. They're caused when small particles blown by the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere. Oh my, what fun! I've always wanted to see the aurora borealis in person because I think that it'll be so beautiful and magnificent. I haven't been able to do it, but that is one of my goals in life is to see aurora borealis. The most common color is yellowish green, but pink, red, and purple have also been seen. This next odd occurrence may give you a jolt. It's lightning that comes in a ball, not a bolt. Instead of a strike, it just floats in the air. Few people have seen one, which makes it quite rare. In fact, this strange lightning that looks like a ball may not even really be lightning at all. What causes these balls then? Well, no one can say. But until we find out, we'll stay out of the way. I know that's right. Calling all earthlings, shout it out loud. This huge flying saucer is only a cloud. Moist air hits the mountain, becoming unsteady. It rises and falls and swirls up in an eddy. It forms a strange cloud as it starts to ascend. It isn't a spaceship, but we can pretend. That's what he's talking about. Oh, and let me show you the other ones because I didn't show you those. So this is the aurora borealis. This right here. All them beautiful colors. I've always wanted to see it. And this is the ball lighting that he was saying. Look like a big source of electricity. I wouldn't want to be in the middle of that either. I don't know what's going to come out of that. Okay. Now, speaking of clouds, here's one that is scary. Does it look like a giant tsunami? Yes, very. It's usually found out in front of a storm. Moist rising air helps a shelf cloud to form. The cloud is quite harmless. Beware anyhow, a storm will be coming, so get inside now. Yeah, I've seen that. When this happens, whoo, it's like storm finna happen hard, okay? So I don't want to be around that. This long, skinny cloud is round like a pole. It looks like a white frosted cinnamon roll. We call it a roll cloud. But let me repeat it. Although it looks tasty, you can't really eat it. It don't look tasty. Do this look tasty? No, it don't look tasty. He just making stuff up at this point. If you think that was wacky, here's one even odder. It's like a tornado, but over the water. Water sprouts stir up the water they touch, but they don't suck it up, at least not very much. Yeah, this would scare me. I'll be running too. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's the fact they all standing around looking at it. Like, no, get somewhere safe. Could a water spout suck up fish into the air? When the wind settles down, there'll be fish everywhere. In the streets, on the roofs, onto folks passing by. Look, they say, it's raining fish from the sky. Yet no one has really seen fish rain occur. So it may not be true, but we wish that it were. I don't wish it was. Though some say tornadoes, they're not. Both have a funnel shape, but spin a lot. But unlike tornadoes, which form way up high, a fire whirl forms on the ground, not the sky. They usually start from a wildfire that's burning. The wind whips it into a funnel that's churning. They don't rise too high and they don't last too long, but they're still very dangerous. Let's move it along. I know, right? Get out of there ASAP. Just because it's happening don't mean you need to sit there and watch it. These look like tornadoes, but tend to be small, a few feet around and not terribly tall. Dust devils do not come from clouds in a storm. They need hot, sunny weather in order to form. You see them in deserts and other dry places. They don't last too long, but please cover your faces. I would want to be this. This seems like it's gonna take my breath away and I die just off exhaustion and can't breathe. Hence why they got masks on. Yeah, they all got masks on. You see them? Mhm. Even thing one and thing two got masks on. Calling them a dust devil. Yeah, okay. Here's one final quarrel that you really should know. It's called a snownado. It's made out of snow. It's not a tornado. I think you know why. It forms on the ground and not up in the sky. Sounds like a fire whirl or dust devil, right? Exactly, but quite a bit colder and white. Yeah, snownado. That's terrible. Anything with a NATO, I don't want to be around it. Okay? Y'all can have that. It's time for some donuts, but don't be too hasty. They're made out of snow, so they won't be too tasty. When the snow in the tree gets too heavy, it drops. It lands on the ground where it usually stops. And yet, now and then, if the wind is just right, the snow starts to roll until done. Take a bite. A snow donut. Yeah, I eat snow. Yes, I do. Yep, I like ice. Ice, baby. Aha. Hailstones, are just small balls of ice. But if they grow larger, look out, they're not nice. They start as small droplets of water, not snow. The stronger the wind blows, the larger they grow. They freeze in the updraft, they fall and they rise until they're too heavy to stay in the skies. They can grow to the size of a coconut tree. I'd prefer not to be underneath, wouldn't you? Of course. I don't want to have nothing to do with these. No, because they hurt when they drop. Okay, they drop it from the sky, so that's a lot of impact coming at you. This next one might make you cry. I want my mommy. If you should encounter a rare ice tsunami. Whoa. When ice on a lake starts to melt after winter, the wind starts to blow and the slabs start to splinter. A strong wind can push them right into the shore. Imagine this huge wall of ice at your door. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm cool. I don't need to be around that stuff. That's crazy talk. Red sprites are large flashes of light in the sky. They occur in the atmosphere 50 miles high. They form above storms where they flicker and glow. They seem to be triggered by lightning snow below. You'd better look fast when they come into view. Red sprites only last a split second or two. Red sprites. Crazy. That look like the sky is opening up a little bit. Also look like fireworks, don't it? Why it looks like three suns? Are we on a strange planet? Surely this can't be a real thing, or can it? Sun dogs appear when the sun is down low. When there's ice in the clouds and sometimes when there's snow. The ice in the clouds retracts light, as you see. Instead of one sun, well, it looks like there's three. Reflects. It reflects. Look at that. I ain't never seen that before. Got a rainbow around it and everything. Sundog. Okay. There's weird, wacky weather all over the place, not only on Earth, but even in space. On Jupiter, there is a storm that's so wide that two or three Earths would fit snugly inside. Note on Neptune, the rain would be hard to walk through. It's not made of water but diamonds. It's true. Mm. And on Venus, there's snow made of metal, not ice. Getting hit with the snowball, there wouldn't be nice. Thank you for joining this field trip together. I would have enjoyed it in all kinds of weather, but now that we're home, well, I'm glad to say, here comes the sunshine. Let's go out and play. Now that is weather I don't mind being in. Look at that. Yeah, let's play. Let's play now. Let's play. All right, guys, that was wacky weather. All about odd weather events. That was some odd weather I ain't never seen before. Okay, so we have three more books left. Three books left. Which book are you wanting me to read today? I guess we can do Mr. Brown Can Move. Can you? Mr. Brown Can Move. Can you? I tried. Move, 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 move. All the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow. He can go moo moo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? He he can go like a bee. Mr. Brown can buzz. How about you? Can you go buzz buzz? He can go like a cork. He can go like a horse. Clop, clop, clop. He can go eek, eek, like a squeaky shoe. He can go like a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. He can go like an owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. Eek, eek. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Hoo, 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 hoo. How about you? Well, I just did it, so I can too. Okay. He can go like the rain. Dibble, 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 dop. Dibble, 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 dop, dop, dop. Yeah. He can go like a train. Choo, choo, choo. All the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo, moo, buzz, buzz, pop, 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 eek, eek, hoo, hoo, clop, 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 dibble, dibble, dot, dot, cock-a-doodle-doo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Well, I can do it too. Mr. Brown, you ain't nothing special. Mr. Brown can whisper, whisper, very soft, very high, like the soft, soft whisper of a butterfly. Maybe you can too. I think you ought to try. He can go like a horn. Blurp, 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 blurp. Like a big cat drinking. Slurp, slurp, slurp. He can go like a clock. He can tick. He can tock. He can go like a hand on a door. Knock, knock, knock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Knock, knock, knock. I can do it too. Mm-hmm. Mr. Brown, everybody's special. Oh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Blurp, blurp, slurp, slurp, cock-a-doodle-doo. Knock, 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 and hoo, hoo, hoo. He can even sizzle, sizzle. He can do that too. Like an egg in a frying pan. How about you? I think that's sizzle. Mr. Brown is smart as they come. He can do a hippopotamus chewing gum. Mr. Brown is so smart, he can even do this. He can even make a noise like a goldfish. Kiss. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Brown is a wonder. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Brown makes thunder. He makes lightning. Splat, splat, splat. And it's very, very hard to make a noise like that. Why I just did it, why I just read it. Splat, splat, splat. All the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. Moo, moo, buzz, buzz. Hoo, hoo. Clock, clock, clock. Dibble, dibble, da, da. Cock-a-doodle doo. Grum, 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 grum. Choo, choo, choo. Boom, boom, splat, splat. Tick, tick, tock. Sizzle, sizzle, blurp, blurp. Knock, knock, knock. A slurp and a whisper and a fish kiss too. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? I just did all that, so I can do it too. Boop, boop, bop, bop, click, clack, tick tock. Done with you. Okay, that was Mr. Brown can move. Can you? Yeah, I'm starting to like literally do it the same way. Okay, so we're gonna do a whale of a tale. Yes. Let's read this. Dr. Seuss, a whale of a tale. A whale of a tale. Let's go. What's the story today? Funny that you should ask. We're going to take on a whale of a task to learn about whales and their smaller relations, porpoise and dolphins, the group called cetaceans. Cetaceans. Oh, citations. So please hang on tight as we lower down toward the boat that we soon will be sailing aboard. One very large boat, the best in the nation, Captain McElligot's Cessation Station. That's a nice little boat. Yes, it is. I agree. It's pretty. Like monkeys and donkeys and dogs and cats and camels, whales, porpoise, and dolphins are all kinds of mammals. Cetacean might look like the fish in the sea, but cetaceans are closer to you and to me. They're warm blooded like us, but with fins and no legs. They give birth to live babies and do not lay eggs. Fish breathe through gills like the cod over there, but cetaceans blow holes like noses breathe air. Oh, okay. Land mammals have bodies all covered with hair. Cetaceans have just a few spare hairs on theirs. Our hair keeps us warm, but their fat does the trick. Sometimes, like a mattress, it's 2 whole feet thick. Blubber. It's the blubber. The blubber. Another big difference between whales and fish, thing one and thing two can explain if you wish. Fish flap their tails side to side when they go, but whales flap theirs upward and downward like so. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Some cetaceans catch food with teeth in their head. Others use something called baleen instead. Baleen grows in rows and forms sort of a grill for straining the tiny sea creatures called krill. But tooth or baleen cetaceans don't chew. They swallow food whole. That's all that they do. Some whales even swallow some things by mistake. A bucket, a boot, or a big rubber snake. Most cetaceans we know like to swim in a troop. A pod is the name that we give to this group. If danger is near, they will sound an alert to keep their young safe and help those who are hurt. Ah, because it is smallish, the porpoise is shy. It swims near the shore and does not leap up high. Only Dall's porpoise swims out in the sea. 30 miles an hour, the porpoise speedy. We can all play a game, so let's make a start. Porpoise or dolphin, who can tell them apart? Porpoise teeth are flat, dolphins are scones. Porpoise noses are short with delicate bones. Porpoise or dolphin is easy to spot. Dolphins' noses are long, but porpoises are not. Okay. Can you tell the difference without reading the answers? I had to cover the answers. Let me know in the comments and I'll let you know what it says. Of dolphins, there are two, about 35 types. Some dolphins have patches and others have stripes. These markings are really a very good way of hiding the dolphins as they hunt their prey. The smallest is 5 feet from its nose to its tail. The largest is orca or the killer whale. Bottlenose leaps forward as neat as you please. The dusty leaps backwards and does it with ease. The one we call Spiner, McElligott nose, spins brown in the air like a top. This guy goes. And sometimes the spinner will come to a stop and peer out the water. It's called a spy hop. This humpback is one very odd-looking mammal. Its back has a hump like the land-living camel. This dolphin's a photo, and what would you think if I told you the photo has skin that is pink? The dolphin has a way of looking around by forming a picture that's made out of sound. It sends out a sound at a high, steady rate. The sound bouncing back makes its jawbone vibrate. Echolocation is the word that we call the underworld way that dolphins see all. Echolocation. Most dolphins could win Mommy of the Year. They care for their young and keep them quite near. When dolphins are born, a nurse dolphin is there to bring baby up to breathe in his first air. And when mom goes to hunt, why this thoughtful critter leaves baby behind with a babysitter? I bet you are thinking, hey, what about whales? The biggest comes last. Oh, that trick never fails. Whales, as a rule, like to stay on the move, as all of our studies can easily prove. In tropical seas, in the winter they breed, in the summer they swim toward the poles to feed. Some scientists tag whales with sensors or plates to study their habits, their lives, and their traits. Oh, look at that. Okay. The sperm whale can dive down 1 mile or more. Its rich blood and muscles are up to the chore. A cave in its head that's the size of a jeep weighs down the whale's body and helps it sink deep. Some whales we have found have teeth much more like beaks. They live far from the land, but we've had a few peeks. The narwhal's long tooth is a tusk, as you can see. It might work as a sword or an ice pick, maybe. Look at that. Narwhal. One day you might hear a big and loud splash. A whale has leaped up and come down with a crash. We call this act breaching, and no person, not one, knows why the whales do this, perhaps just for fun. The best breachers of all are these whales, they say. Humpback and sperm, right whale and gray. I don't know what that is on their face, but what is this? See that? Like, what's that? Interesting. The ocean is loud with the sounds of whales talking. They're clicking and groaning and moaning and squawking. Why is it whales talk to communicate? Who, what, why, and where, and if they'll be late? The humpback sweet song won McElligot's heart. It even showed up on the pop music charts. Really? Dick and Sally all set. Oh, this will be a blast. Here comes the blue whale. The biggest comes last. The blue whale is big, and for what it is worth, it's the biggest thing living in sea or on earth. The blue whale is big, yes, indeed, and what's more, bigger still than the biggest dinosaur. The story of the porpoise and the dolphin and the whale, you have to admit, is a whale of a tale. Look at that, the biggest one, bigger than a dinosaur. Interesting. Mm. All these different whales. The more you know. All right, guys, that is the end of the whale book. A whale of a tale. All right, guys. Last book of the day. Do 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 do. Last book of the day. Last book of the day. Last book of the day. Let's get into it. All right, it is called There's No Place Like Space. All about the solar system. I'm the cat in the hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There is no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. How you know? Is you telling my mama? No. Sneaky mice or sneaky cat. Jump in, here we go. We will fly up so high we can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see the planets in our solar system. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. Mercury's close to the sun's burning light. It is hot in the day but freezing at night. On Venus, the weather is always the same. Hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It is my home and home of thing 1 and thing 2. Earth. You have been living on it each day since your birth. It is third from the sun. It is our planet Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day and it never will stop. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way because we're spinning right with it right now every day. Next, here is Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it is covered with dust. Travel to Jupiter and you'll find it is bigger than all other planets combined. Saturn has rings. It's so light, who would think? It could float in an ocean and not even sink. A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I'll show some to you. I will show some to you. Neptune, planet 8, is a beautiful blue. We have seen all the planets. Now here's a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Say Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Mickles just saved up 999 nickels. The first letter of each of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets you name. This is how you remember the planets. I have a different way. Growing up, we was taught different ways to know the planets. So my way that I was taught was my very educated mother just sold us 9 pizzas. And yeah, so my is Mercury, Venus, Very well. Valerie is Venus, Emily is Earth, Mickles is Mars, J is Jupiter, S is Saturn, U up is Uranus, 999 Nichols is Neptune. And since I guess Pluto is not one P, because ours was my very educated mother just sold us 9 pieces, which is P for Pluto, but they don't have Pluto in here, I just realized. Now here's a game you can play in disguise. Connect all the stars you can see with your eyes. Great Dog, Great Bear, Orion, the Bull, and Lion. All these are constellations. It's a star, dot to dot. Use your imaginations and you'll see big pictures we call constellations. A dog, the great bear, and lion, the lion, and Leo, the lion. Taurus, the bull, and a hunter, Orion. A star in the sky may look small like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball and it's hot. And there's one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star called, is it the sun? The sun! I was right. But here it goes. This is the constellations. I guess did they stop Pluto from being a planet? I'm just saying. Because now I'm feeling old for real. Because where's Pluto? From Earth, it looks big. I'm going through a thing because I'm surprised. Okay. From the Earth, it looks big. There is one reason why. It's the closest to Earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes will get hurt, and that would not be fun. How big is the sun? We just heard right this minute. 1,000,000 of our Earths could all fit right in it. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first, we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror reflects the sunlight. See that? Okay. All right, moon. Okay, moon. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore, a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called a lunar rover. And astronomy studies was up in the sky. Thing 2 wants to be one. In fact, so do I. This is what they so-called said that astronomers did, but I still don't believe it. But yeah, just my opinion. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go fly back up to the stars and take things 1 and 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something that's new. That's why he wants you to look up in the sky. Because what is this? What is this? How you just gonna draw yourself on here, boy? Okay, cat in the hat. But I am still surprised that what Pluto ain't we ain't got Pluto no more. We don't claim Pluto no more. I'm still flabbergasted on that. But hey, that's what it says. But I'm still claiming Pluto. Because that is how I finish knowing what the planets are. My very educated mother just sold us 9 pieces, okay? What do I supposed to say? My very educated mother just sold us 9.99. But anyways, thank you all for tuning into Big Mama Storytime Live, Big Mama's Peeps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this page if you haven't done so already, guys. Come on, help a sister out. But anyways, Thank you all for tuning in. I thank you for being such wonderful subscribers, such wonderful, help to me, getting my page out, liking my page, watching my page. And I am wanting to bring more content to you guys, bring more books, different things to you guys. My page is going to be expanding soon. I'm going to add different things on here besides just reading to you guys. So I hope you enjoy the ride that I'm actually going to take you guys on as I continue to develop and grow my page. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every subscriber that I have and each and every watcher, whether you subscribe or not on my page. Y'all have a wonderful day and thank you for joining my wonderful life. Bye.